Good afternoon. I'm coming to you from Montpelier, Vermont. I'm here at the Montpelier State House, also known as the Capitol Building. We're going to go inside and do a tour, I think a self-guided tour. We got about an hour until they close. This Capitol Building says Montpelier became the capital in 1808 when the first State House was built. Then the second State House, built in 1838, was destroyed by fire in 1857. Was similar to this third one on this site, which was completed in 1859. So let's go inside, let's go make some memories.
Special shout out to our channel members. Thank you so much for all your support. If you would like to become a channel member, hit that join button down below. There are some really fun benefits. Come have a look. Thanks for watching.
Here's the State House. Does have the typical gold dome on the top with, looks like a lady up there. I'm not sure who that is. It's a beautiful building. Not sure what all we're going to see inside here, but we're going to try and check it out. I just don't know where we enter at. Is it off to the side? I see a cannon over here and a cannon over there. These front doors are like kind of big. So I don't know if we go in through the front, but we're going to look and see. This is what your view looks like of the plaza area down in front. Beautiful flowers. All right, let's get inside. Who's this guy? Oh, Ethan Allen. Hello. Ethan Allen. There's an Amtrak line named after you. And I believe furniture. What's this say? Ami B. Young. Born in 1798, died in 1874. There's this old cannon here. That's pretty neat. My guess is we don't go through these doors. Oh yeah, we do. This is the office of the Lieutenant Governor, I think. Wow, that's nice. This is one of the hallways in the downstairs. It says the elevator's over here. Hello. Trying to find the elevator. Here we go. Alright, so we're taking the elevator up to the 3rd floor. You see the 2nd floor has some stuff. Oh, a cafeteria. The chambers. Supposedly there's some kind of activity going on with the governor of Vermont right now and some military. And we're actually able to go see it from the observing area. So I'm going to see if we can pop over there. So we just got off the elevator on the 2nd floor. Oh wow, look at this fireplace. That's pretty. I hear clapping. They said there was some kind of function going on in there. You can hear the people clapping. What was the name of this room? Do we know what the name of this room is? I think you're talking about the Battle of Cedar Creek. Check that out. This almost reminds me of like the war room from the New York one. Vermont, right there, that says Vermont Freedom Immunity. It's kind of hard to see because of the glare. Like a stained glass tile on the ceiling, that's pretty neat. Pretty room. Okay, that room we were just in is called the Cedar Creek room. I wondered what the name of it was. So here's a staircase to the 3rd floor, but the 3rd floor you can see is roped off. We tried to take the elevator up there and realized you're not allowed to tour past that point, so. Yeah. The Office of the Secretary of State. Got a thing here of Lewis Grant, that's cool. I saw a cool painting downstairs of Calvin Coolidge, who was president. Here's an area in here we can peek in. Secretary of the Senate. This is one of the rooms where they do the voting and have meetings. It does look like there might be an observer area upstairs when they're in session, I guess. Pretty room. They have a nice display here about Vermont and the Civil War. They got some nice displays in here. It's definitely a smaller state house, because Vermont is a smaller state. Just kind of scanning over this if you want to pause it and read it. Talking about Vermont's black soldier, St. Albans raid, major battles, Gettysburg. They took a big, the state of Vermont took a big thing during Pickett's charge. That's interesting. It's not a nice little display they've got here. Oh, look at this. Oh, it's a tobacco bag. That's pretty cool. An effigy pipe. Long strings. It says each of the 4 strings represents one of the 4 tribes that are currently recognized by the state. The patterns for each do not change. A belt. And a smaller one, man. That's neat. That's pretty cool. There's restrooms here, women's room. And this is the way I think to the elevator. I think I kind of already showed most of this. I'm just looking around because we're back on the first floor. The cool thing was, I think his name's Phil Scott, the current governor of Vermont. We actually saw him. They were doing a meeting. He actually came out and said hi to us and stuff. Unfortunately, I didn't have the camera running at the time, otherwise I could have had him on camera, which would have been pretty cool. Maybe next time. I like this hallway. I like how it looks. That's a pretty picture. Hubble's Falls. That's neat. Yeah, so here's Calvin Coolidge, who was president in the 1920s. They've got a painting of him because he is from here. That's pretty neat. They've got a nice quote here from Ethan Allen. I'm resolutely determined to defend the independence of Vermont as Congress or that of the United States, and rather than fail will retire with hardy Green Mountain boys into the desolate caverns of the mountains and wage war with human nature at large. He was all about protecting the state. They've got a huge bust of Abraham Lincoln in here. That's cool. That's really neat.
Based only on the number of hours that are not.
What else we got? Government operations and military affairs. That's their office in there. Wow. There's somebody there? That's pretty cool. This one says appropriations, but it's all dark. I can still kind of peek in here. And it's not going to probably show up on camera very well. It's like a meeting room, like a boardroom, meeting room type thing. They've got another portrait of another president here, Chester A. Arthur, who was president from 1881 to 1885, the 21st president of the United States. There we go, try to get him without the glare. Nice. Some of the older governors, 85 to 91, Madeline Kunin. We got a nice display here about women in the State House. Voting for women, which we know came in 1919. Oh, look at the ceiling.
Yeah, so
ceiling in here is amazing.
Governors have to fund their own portraits or raise money to pay
It's
for
beautiful in here.
Makes sense. Okay.
So one of the two happens. And so you'll notice also Governor Keene downstairs, the governor that is not in full attire in his portrait.
Wow, this is really pretty. Look at that desk.
And so, and then you'll also, one of my favorite tidbit is Madeline Kunin, so the woman who's been governor. In her portrait, she actually has, oh yeah,
That was the executive chamber. In other words, the governor's office. Oh, it's definitely not the biggest Capitol building, but all in all, it's nice. Everybody that's been here has been very friendly, very nice to us. That's cool. There's a food court back here. There's a cafeteria in here. That's pretty cool. Tables are reserved only for lunch, no computer usage. In other words, they don't want somebody coming in here and hogging the tables. This is what it looks like in here. They can even do presentations in here. Pretty cool. Let's see the cafeteria, where all the workers come. That's something you see every day. That's pretty cool. Yeah, there is a portrait of George Washington on the wall over here. This is the house room. We saw the Senate chambers earlier. I was trying to peek at it from the other angle, but there was too many people. Well, that's it from over here. So this was a lounge area, it says, for the legislators. They come in here. They can do work, hang out, have conversations. Little lounge area. It's nice. Okay, so the statue of the dome. Larkin Reed is the one who made the statue. And Series the second.
Make it look as much as possible.
That's the statue we saw. That's
when it was brand new in the middle of the 19th century. For example, the
2018 statue was the third one.
The sconces were originally illuminated with gas, so they would turn the gas on and flames would be flickering in those shades. It is the
So that over there is a state office building. This is dedicated to the memory of Vermont veterans of all wars. And this is the Agency of Agriculture. Look at that old building. Entrance in the back. That's pretty cool. And then the one next to it is M&T Bank. What's the M&T stand for? I don't know. I'm not from here, so I'm not sure what M&T Bank is. This is the Vermont Supreme Court building. 111 State Street here in Montpelier. Or as the French would call it, Montpelier. How do the locals pronounce it? Is there any locals pronounce it with that French accent, or is it Montpelier for everybody? Alright, you're pointing at me. Can you see the building? Yep. Okay. Alright guys, so this is going to wrap up our visit of the Vermont State House here, the Vermont Capitol in Montpelier. Definitely a cool Capitol building. I love those big doors on the front that we were able to walk through those. That's something I'll never forget. Because usually the entrances to the Capitol buildings are kind of off to the side. You go through security right away. This one we actually got to walk through the big huge doors. So that was kind of cool. You saw like the third floor we weren't allowed to explore. First and second we pretty much saw everything we could except for the room that has the house in it because they were doing something with the military and the governor today. It was cool that we got to see the governor. I wish I could have gotten a picture with him or something. Didn't realize it at the time when he walked past. But it is what it is. Alright, if you enjoyed this tour, you like seeing videos like this, other videos of traveling, subscribe to us if you haven't subscribed, because we're always popping in different places, different states, doing different things. So leave us a comment down below. Have you ever been through this city before? Have you ever been to the state capitol building before? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Alright guys, safe travels as always. I got in for my close-up. We'll see you soon.